nonsense, if you ask me. The whole thing, the Mon Cheri, she wasn't French. She didn't even speak French. Mon was from the Bronx.
I think it was her first album, Strictly Mon, that went platinum, that she sort of lost it. She was ready to just let go. And I don't think she knew how much American women responded to that. Because they were living with these duds. They were drinking beer. They were saying things that weren't interesting. And these women were getting kind of jazzy inside. You know, they were feeling their flutters. And I think moaning just made sense. You know, you moaned before you went to funerals to help you deal with grief, you know. You moaned, gosh, you moaned before you wrote a shopping list. It just kind of helped you get your ugly out and get jazzing and get ready to shop.
I actually never met a Jewish in my whole life. But I remember my wife started moaning. It's the ugliest thing I ever saw. She started doing a wash. She started doing everything when she started moaning.
It was always Mon Cheri. Everything. My mom once was talking to somebody at the supermarket, and they go, "How's your daughter?" And I was standing right next to her, and they even pointed at me. And she said, "Well, I only have one, and she's a great dancer."
I always jazz up for moaning just like this. I just jazz and get your body loose. And then you just say to yourself, I'm gonna be ugly, and I don't care, and I'm letting loose, okay? And then you just kind of pounce. And this is really the way it starts. It's just a straight down pouncing. And it's,
She was a very heated sexual animal. She had I remember I was sitting one night for her, and I remember I heard this creaking sort of a noise from upstairs. I says, "What the hell is that? What the hell is that?" I don't like to walk. I've always been this way. I'm not very athletic. I went upstairs anyway. I says, "What the hell is that?" I walked all the way upstairs, and I opened Mon's door. And it was almost like she was fucking a pillow or something. I don't know what the hell she was doing. She was just, sort of rolling around like some kind of it was a deviant sort of a thing. And I says, "Mon, what are you doing? What in the hey?" She wasn't even embarrassed. That was one thing that was very strange. She looks up at me and she says, "I'm getting nasty. Beat it."
Did Mon want to be a hero? No! She was just moaning. That was her thing. That's how she jazzed. But, people never ask to be heroes. And I think that's why Mon was kind of like a little wounded bird.
The whole moaning thing ruined that shit for me. Used to be a woman would be around a house doing the shit you need to do. She'd get your wash done. She'd find your mate. If you couldn't find your mate, you wanted to watch TV. She'd do whatever the hell you need to do. Now, I got my wife doing this kind of fucking ridiculous dance right around me. I can't even watch the TV. She's moaning right in front of it.
She was hot. We were both drunk. I fucked her. She was a fucking tomcat. I'm telling you right now, this girl, she sits on my dick. She fucking can't stop. She's so fucking gross though, like I do a lot of people twice, maybe even 3 times I do people. I'd never fuck this girl twice. I'm telling you right now. I have no fucking religion. I don't believe in anything. But if I does, I would tell you right now, I'm not going to fuck any fucking girl like that twice. On some kind of god, man, she was fucking heinous. I used to sleep till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was a fucking Croatian rocker. I didn't have a job. Nobody want Croatian rocker. Fucking bullshit, man. She slept till 5. That bitch was just wrong. She wasn't talented. Did I mention that she was not a talented girl? She was slow. She was on the slow side of things. I remember her mother said to her, when she first started crawling, she says, "What's wrong with her?" She just looks, and she was a kind woman, but she looked down at her own daughter and she said, first of all, her head's crooked, and I noticed it right away too. I was being polite. And then she said, but also, she doesn't do anything right. She always does everything sideways. She goes, she goes about things wrong. And she looked at me right in the eyes and she said, "Is she tarded?" I said, "Tarded? Nah, she's not tarded. She'd have a funny face if she was tarded." But I think she might have been a little, tarded, some part tarded. I don't know. Something on the inside. She was not a bright cookie.
Well, my whole life I've been playing by the rules. Thanks. I feel like sometimes, I don't know, this might sound really crazy and unchristian, but sometimes I just feel like I want to, I don't know, do something wild, like tastes like ass. Do you have anything stronger?
Like I said, I don't even know if I'd recognize her, and I never met a Jewish before. But if I see her, I sure as hell won't shoot her. Now, is that all the question you have for me? And can I get my $20? Are you going to Jew me down on that, too? Going to Jew me down the price of my $20 that I get paid on account I need it? What you going to do? What you got in mind? I'm not a happy man. I'm not happy about Mon Cheri. Don't Jew me. Don't you Jew me. I'll Jew I got a cold. I know all the tricks. Don't Jew me. Don't you fucking Jew me.